Greetings, everyone. This is Sister Crystal here with Other Side of 40. And today, I want to talk about the importance of family reunions or family get togethers. Now, today, as I am recording this, it's July 4th, 2019. So it's also known as the 4th of July. We have other holidays that's coming up, like Labor Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And I'm thinking of the major holidays that a lot of people, I wouldn't say just celebrate, but like major holidays where other businesses, government businesses are closed in observance of these holidays. And the 4th of July is one of those holidays. And it just got me to thinking as everyone is out, well, not everyone, but I would say a lot of people are out enjoying their families and getting together and having cookouts and getting plates together and taking plates home and bringing food and taking food and all that and just enjoying each other, which is great. I wanted to point out the actual other hidden benefits that maybe a lot of people haven't really discussed of getting together with family and friends. Your family doesn't always have to be blood. It can be by marriage or friendship or what have you. So, number one, biggest benefit I would say to getting together with family, or one of the biggest benefits, is you get to know one another. Now, with your family, you have the regular nuclear family, which is your mother, your father, and then your sisters and brothers. That's usually considered your immediate family. But then it also goes to your extended family members like aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, etc. When you get together with your family, the more often you get together with them, you guys get to know each other and you build that family bond. And I think that's important. A lot of times we move away and we're further away, and a lot of family lose touch and everything. So it's really good, even if it's just once or twice a year, to just kind of find a way to get together. Even if you don't celebrate the holidays, find a reason to get together and fellowship together as a family. The second benefit for family reunions or family get-togethers is it helps you solve problems. And what I mean by solving problems, maybe you have something going on and you just want to get some advice from a loving family member that can probably help you, give you some tips on how you can make changes in your life to kind of improve whatever's going on in your life. For example, maybe you are looking to build up your credit, and you might happen to have a family member, a cousin, or maybe it could be a sibling or something like that. Now, when I say siblings, I'm talking of adult siblings or what have you. Maybe they might know a little bit more about growing their credit, and you can just bounce that off that family member while you're sitting over having a slice of rib or some chicken or whatever, or over the salad or whatever. So that can possibly help you. Another benefit to getting together with family over the holidays is you can plan family projects. So what I mean by family projects is I put family business. Now, I'm not saying you have to go into business with family, and this is a whole nother discussion for another day on whether it's good to go into business with your family or not. What I mean by family business is maybe you can get some tips or whatever. I'm quite sure everyone, well, not everyone, but you may have a cousin or someone like that that's self-employed, or maybe they run a business, and maybe you can bounce some questions off of them, like, how did they get started and all that kind of stuff. See, what I'm trying to get out there is, yes, when you get together, have fun, play games and everything like that. But also feel free to use this time to kind of network among your family members. You might have a family member that has investments in the stock market, and maybe they can talk to you about that. You would be surprised. You don't know who knows somebody. And it can even be a family member Heck, the family member that you don't think that is doing much, they might know some people, but you won't know this if you don't network and get with your family and talk about these types of things. Also, what I'm another project, maybe you guys can pool money together for an emergency family fund or something like that. Now, make sure if you do something like that, make sure that each family member that's 18 and over or old enough to understand, make sure that they have a role to play or a duty to do so they can be responsible for their part. So if you do like a family, let's say you want to do a family pulling your money together, so over the holidays you'll have extra money to do whatever, you may want to designate someone as a treasurer or something like that. These projects can help you progress in life and possibly help end the cycle of poverty. If you do get together with some family members, and it doesn't have to be all, it could just be a few, two or three or what have you, and think of a way of if there's going to be an emergency family fund. And what I say about that is the family fund could be, if a person's car breakdown, that can be an emergency. How many times if you have a car breakdown and it could take your whole paycheck to get it fixed? Or just, maybe something going on with the rent. You might need help with the rent. Well, if y'all have the family fund, that's something that can you guys can work out. And I guess you can rotate and all that from who needs it. Also, it can be an investment bank. The family can pool their money together and get into different investments and stocks and bonds and stuff like that. And of course, the family members that are more knowledgeable of that can share with the ones that aren't as knowledgeable. But that's something that you can do. But most of all, the benefit of getting together with family and friends over these holidays or whenever is you're sharing a meal, you're playing games, taking pictures, you're making precious memories with your family members. And this is a way just to stay connected with other people in your family outside of your immediate family. And that's the biggest benefit, because as you know, we all age and we all grow old. And even if you have children, one day those children are going to leave. If you do everything right, the children are going to leave, and then all you will be is left with you and your partner, or maybe just you by yourself. But when you continue the tradition of family get-togethers or having a family reunion, and use those reunions not only just for fun, but to actually plan action steps financially, business-wise, and other. What I'm really saying is use these family get-togethers almost like a business. Now, I'm not saying come and try to sell people a bunch of supplements that you bought and it's in your basement and you're trying to sell them off to people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're building personal relationships with your other family members, and also use that as a time to just use it for business. What I'm saying is have fun, enjoy one another, and also use this as a time, as a teaching moment that you guys can look out for each other in more ways than one. The family get together is a way. It's just a stepping stone to doing that. I think a lot of problems can be solved if we were closer in our family structure than we are. And so today, on July 4th, 2019, if you're within the sound of my voice, maybe use this day to kind of think of a strategy with your family. Even if it's nothing more than, okay, you pool your money together to go on a family trip once a year. Think of how many people never get a chance to travel. A lot of people don't get a chance to travel outside of their community, let alone outside of the country. But you can do that and go with family. And also, you go on your own too. The purpose of this video is just showing extra hidden benefits of family get-togethers. Do it more often. And if you can't At least try to do it frequently, once a year or so. It's very beneficial, if nothing else, emotionally. Just let me know what you think. So this is Sister Crystal with Other Side of 40. And whatever you do, enjoy your family and friends. You know, you're not alone. You're not alone. Just kind of use this time to kind of network with your family and everything. So, alrighty then. This is Sister Crystal with Other Side of 40. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.